A wise man once told me that the best man's speech should be as long as the groom makes love. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Viagra.
For those of you in the back, this is a box of Viagra. We welcome back the best man.
Holy cow. How many pages is that?
Now to make a longer speech, and if you're really lucky, I might even give 4 or 5 speeches tonight. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jason Prasad. I am one of Lester's best friends. I've done some research about the best man speech, and they all say that I'm supposed to sing grooms and praises and good qualities about Lester. However, I'm very sorry, I can't sing, and I do not lie. A good speech should contain 3 important factors. 1, stand up. 2, speak up. And 3, very quickly shut up. So I'll try to stick to this advice. Hema, who I think looks like $1 million. Lester, on the other hand, looks like he was won in a raffle. I was a little confused with the title, The Best Man. Because if I'm the best man, then why is Hema marrying Lester? Yes, I know, so. But in all honesty, today, and only today, Lester is the best man. Today, I am just the man. I will say I was truly honored when Lester asked me to be the man. We have known each other for about 20 years now. However, he was worried about my speech for some odd reason, and I think he has the illusion that I may have given the wrong impression to his family and relatives, and so he made it very, very clear to me about things I was not allowed to speak of. I happen to have those things listed right here. Port of Bayard in 2000, Whistler 2002, Whistler 2003, Whistler 2004, Calgary Stampede, Vegas, China. I mean, you get the idea. I've got a short list right here. Now, as a man, I'm supposed to talk about all the trouble that Lester got into when he was younger. However, chances are I was with him when it all happened, so I really don't want to ruin my impeccable reputation. Lester is a man with many names. Lester, Les, Leroy, Vincent, Mo, which is short for Mo Lester. And of course, my favorite, Lester Lamb Chops. Lester was born May 4th, 1978, which makes him the year of the horse and a stubborn Taurus just like me. The first time I ever met Lester was in grade 9, which is about 20 years ago. Since then, we've done many things. We've played soccer together, we've graduated, we've gone to high school together, we worked at Dan Bones together, traveled together, and we also did our postgraduate studies together. I'm not sure if you know this, but Lester is the only person I know who literally slept through every class in university and college and still walked out with straight A's. I am not kidding you. I was in class and I would be like, hey Lester, did you understand that? And Lester would be like, However, I would say one thing. Lester is the only reason I did make it into UBC Commerce. He taught me that I could party but still get straight A's. He showed me how to study properly and how to study effectively. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I could party and still be smart. Lester, I've told you this before. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I will never ever forget it. Lester's character and personality traits are second to none. He is loyal, he is honorable, and most importantly, he is trustworthy. I cannot tell you how many times I've called upon Lester with problems in my life, and he's always been there for me. Lester, I really hope I have shown you the same generosity that you have shown me in life. Most of you may not know this, but Lester is also a really talented magician. All of a sudden, he's walking down the street, and he turns into a casino. Going back to our traveling stories. I was there the night Hema and Lester met in Hong Kong. It was a boys' trip. It was her last night in Hong Kong. I think the bar was called Zinc. And when her and her friends walked in, they were looking our way and we were looking their way. And to be honest with you, when she entered the bar, I was kind of hoping she was looking at me. But she wasn't. From the moment they walked in, their eyes locked like heat-seeking missiles as she literally passed us to go to the bar and sit down. All I remember after that is saying to Lester, "Oh my God." After that, we tried to come up with a game plan on how Lester should approach her. So Lester did the only thing a man could do in that situation. He grabbed the champagne bottle from our table, which he did not pay for. Walks over there with glasses for her and her friends and starts talking to them. They were there for about 10 or so minutes, and I decided to go over there to see if he needed any help. Now, from the moment I got there, I knew Lester was really interested in this girl for one main reason. And that reason is because Lester's voice sounded like a girl. For those of you who don't know Lester, when he's trying to pick up a girl, or he's really into a girl, his voice turns feminine. That is how I know when Lester used to talk to his girlfriends on the phone. I don't get it, it's weird, but it does work. The girlier his voice, the luckier he got. After that, her friends went home. She hung out with us, and I could really see that they were into each other. We went back home, then in early 2011, Lester went to visit her in Thailand, and then in late 2011, she came to visit us. And during this time, I got to know Hema really, really well. I'm going to say one thing. When she did come to visit in November of 2011, it was a little bit uncomfortable for me. It was really, really weird seeing her and speaking to her in person. It was almost awkward from a sense. And I couldn't figure out why. And then it finally hit me. The reason is, I got so used to talking to her like this. I think we've all gotten used to speaking to her like this. Lester is the only person I know that will bring his laptop into a bar, log into Skype, and say, "Hey everyone, this is my girlfriend." But any man who's willing to do that is a man who's truly in love. I call them the Skype couple. About 6 months ago, Lester called me up and he asked me what I thought about marriage. I told him I was really flattered, but I think it was best we remain friends. In all seriousness, he did start to talk about marriage and Hannah being the one. And even though he kept this proposal a secret from us, I knew inside of me that on his last trip to Thailand, he was going to propose to her. So when he told me that he did it, I was not only happy for him, I was also happy for myself because I like being right. Now, enough about Lester, let's talk about Hannah. Now, other than her being a beautiful girl on the outside, she is also a beautiful and caring person on the inside. From the moment I first met her until this very moment right now, she has always been a very caring and very generous person and has always shown me kindness. One of my favorite moments with Hannah was when we were playing board games during Christmas at my sister's place and my place. It really felt like she was part of the family. And since you are part of the family, here is some friendly advice about Lester. A few things Lester is not allowed to do on his own. Number one, e-brake turns in his mom's Volvo when there are ditches around. Number two, arm wrestle people named instead. And number three, he is not allowed to sell watches in Starbucks coffee. He is allowed to run wild and free. At this time, I would like to thank Lester and Hannah's parents for making two beautiful people. Without them, none of us would be here. So please, if you could give the parents a round of applause. I would also like to thank out-of-town guests, including myself, who have traveled miles to come to celebrate this day. I know it was not easy for you, but on behalf of Lester and Hannah, thank you very much. And I would also like to mention how cute the two bridesmaids look today. Now I would like to make a toast. Lester, Hannah, may your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever.
My wedding.
I love you both with my heart. I wish you nothing but happiness in the future. God bless you both. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah and Lester Long.